Time to talk about the thyroid and the hormones released by the thyroid. So here are our objectives, and this is what we're going to talk about. So thyroid hormone, there's many of them. We're focusing on T3 and T4. I will just refer to them as thyroid hormone in class. I'm not going to distinguish between the two, that sort of thing. So remember when we were talking about the anterior pituitary, we talked about how there's a hormone called TSH. TSH stimulates the thyroid hormones. Okay, thyroid hormones are produced in the thyroid, and these hormones target most cells and tissues throughout the body. And they do a lot of different things. Okay, so for example, this is not limited here, but increased metabolic rate. Okay, so remember just increasing how fast things are happening. The production of protein, the number of mitochondria, our ability to take up glucose. It improves glycolysis. Okay, so the breakdown of glucose. It also improves gluconeogenesis, so the formation of new glucose. It helps us break down lipids into free fatty acids. And remember, the free fatty acids are what we use to create energy when it comes to fats. So during exercise, there's a couple things that it does. There's actually two main things. It increases the amount of what we call free T3 and T4. Okay, normally when T3 and T4 are out and about, they're bound to a protein, and that protein prevents them from doing their job. So imagine that T3 and T4 are like a key, and for some weird unknown reason, you've got like a cover on your key so it won't fit into the keyhole. Exercise helps take that cover or that protein off so that thyroid hormone can do its job. It also, training also does changes what we call turnover. Okay, it actually increases turnover, and that's a good thing because what it does is it helps us get rid of the broken down hormones so we can produce new hormones. Okay, so the amount of hormone that we've got is, or the amount of turnover that we have is you take how much are you producing and minus how much are you breaking down. Okay, and so more turnover or higher turnover means we have more of a hormone floating around that we can ultimately use. Okay, and so exercise increases that turnover for thyroid hormone. And that's it. That's all we're talking about with thyroid.